Hey, it's Ken. Happy New Year. It is the beginning of the month, and that's when we send out our street view of Calgary real estate. And what that is, it's our take on the market. We give you some stats on where the market has come from in the past year, as well as we kind of set up what we think is going to happen over the next little while. We give you our take from the street as to what we are seeing, because we're generally about 6 weeks ahead of what the newspapers and the news outlets are telling you online. So in this month's Street View, we talk about 2019. It was not the greatest year. In fact, it was probably one of the worst years in 30 years in Calgary for real estate sales. However, there were some good things that came out of 19. Like the market started to really flatten out about halfway through the year. So we're now in a stage of what I would call the new normal. I wouldn't expect this market to change a whole ton over the next 12 months. I would expect it to stay fairly flat as to where it is now. Now, 2019 compared to 2018, the overall market was down about 3% in price, but we did see some increases in the number of sales at the end of the year, which is really good news. It looks like that inventory should start to subside in 2020 as well. Again, don't expect prices to go nuts simply because we do not have the economic situation here to support an influx of people moving here and buying houses as they come into town. That is going to take a lot of jobs before that can happen. Now, we also talk a little bit about who's driving the price in this market. It is definitely a buyer's market, but who controls the price in the market? Well, I'll tell you, builders are actually having a lot to do with what the resale market pricing is, because they're actually able to adjust their prices a lot quicker, and they can actually take a little bit more of a hit on a property than somebody that, say, has all their eggs in their house basket, because they've got so many houses to sell, and it's just about margins. We talk a little bit about that too, and how much value we're actually seeing in new builds right now. We talk about how realtors can help you when it comes to accessing new builds with different builders. They can be a great resource if they've been through the process before and built houses with clients or built houses themselves and have good relationships with builders, which we do. So it's the Street View of Calgary Real Estate. You can find out more by clicking the link below, or you can call me with any questions, 403-207-1748, or email me, ken@krgroup.ca. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great January, and we'll talk to you again in February.